Yeah, hey, this is Garrett. This is another video along the lines of developing the right mindset. I hope it's not too windy for you, but it's windy and it's 70 degrees out, so here I am. Okay, I want to tell you a little story, and I think that you're going to find this story interesting. A couple of years ago, my wife Olga and I went to a school outside of Seattle, about 100 miles southeast of Seattle, about 50 miles or 30 miles east of Olympia, just under Mount Rainier. We went to a series of events there. We went to 4 of them in 1 year. I think it was 05. Okay? And these events were designed to help people to achieve greatness, their version of greatness. Okay? And we did a series of exercises. And one of the exercises was we'd have 1,000 people out in a field, about twice the size of a football field. Before we went to the field, we had 2 3x5 index cards. And on the index cards, we were supposed to draw an image of what we wanted in our lives. Whether it was a car or a relationship or a house or money, better health, new place to live, better job, whatever it is, whatever it was for any person. So you have 2 cards, each one is separate, so you have 2 things that you're looking for, and you either draw with crayon or you just write what it is. Then there's 1,000 people, okay? And then so the people who were like hosting the event, the helpers, the coaching crew, they come along and collect all the cards and put them into Ziploc baggies. And then in the field that we were in, it was surrounded by a 4-tiered white horse fence. Okay, so they would then take these index cards in the plastic baggies. It's very bright here, and they would tape them in the inside of the field on the top rung of the fence, like around this level. Okay. And the image would be facing out. So if you went to the field after they put the cards up, there'd be like 2,000 cards, because there's 1,000 people, each person gets 2 cards. There's 1,000 cards, and all the images are facing in, so you couldn't see the images, okay? Then we would prepare doing these breathing exercises and listening to this really dynamic music from soundtracks like Born Supremacy and, you know, movies like that, and really loud in this arena. I mean, like deafeningly loud, when everybody would be dancing and getting their energy going. Then we'd go out into the field, they'd put blinders on us. You couldn't see out of these blinders. These were thick blinders. We'd wear blinders, and they'd lead us out to the field, then they'd close the gate, and we were supposed to find our cards. Now this event took place over the course. I went to 4 events. The average time was about 5 days, 5 nights. One was 7 days, 7 nights. One was 4 days, 4 nights, that kind of thing. But in each one of these events, we did this field work, because that's what they call it, and now this was a mainstay of the whole thing. And so what you do is you do these special things with your hands, and you walk around in this field with another 1,000 people, and you're looking for your card. And if you were really, really, really fortunate over the course of a 5 or 7 day event, you were able to find your card. Once you found your card, it was just total jubilation. You'd be yelling and screaming, and everybody would be clapping and cheering for you. Out of 1,000 people, a total of probably 50 to 100 people would get their card over the course of the entire event. And of that, maybe 15 or 20 people would get both cards. Okay? Anyway, so when you get your card, and I got my card a number of times, and so did Olga, but when you bump into the fence and you feel that there's a card there, you can feel the plastic, you're allowed to lift up your blinder and lift up the card and see if it's yours. And if it was, it's all hell breaks loose, and it's just total celebration. And if it's not, you put it back, you put your blinder on, and you go on your merry way. And they would do these events, they would do these segments for 2 to 5 hours at a time. It didn't matter if it was 100 degrees in the summer, it didn't matter if it was pouring rain or snow or sleet or whatever it was. or nice days. It was just absolutely phenomenal.